Hi everyone, it's Steve here live from the CFA National Convention. I'm here with Stephen, President and CEO of Metal Supermarkets, an amazingly well-run company, excellent multinational in Canada, US, UK. Stephen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, glad to be here.
Glad you could take a few minutes out from what is a very busy convention this year. Let's talk about Metal Supermarkets. So, as I just said, an amazing company. What's the future hold? Where's Metal Supermarkets going?
Well, thank you. It's great to be here. So Metal Supermarkets is continuing to grow. Our main growth focus is in the United States. We're pretty much full in Canada, and we're continuing our corporate focus in the UK. So the US is our real development area. So we're looking at a number of ways of growing, including a new website that you're helping out a lot with. So that's great.
Well, and e-com has been huge for you over the past 12 months, and I know that's on the horizon for Metal Supermarkets. How important has e-com been to your growth, and how big do you think you can get with it?
Well, it's not as important to our growth as I'd like it to be, because I think there's lots and lots of potential for continued e-commerce growth in all of our markets, because we're seeing more and more people that's their preferred route to purchase metal, as well as a whole bunch of other things, as we well know. And e-commerce is something that we're very excited about, and we continue to put more investment into.
Well, and for sure, it's funny how Amazon's trained us all, right? Order it on your phone and it shows up to the door. Now, it is interesting because your client base in particular, they were kind of slow adopters, right? Because your client base tends to be more B2B, they're more on their desktop. What do you think was the tipping point? What did it that got people over that hump, do you think?
I think people are just getting more and more, I think there's a number of things actually, but people are getting more and more used to purchasing pretty much anything online. They consider it the responsibility of the vendor to figure out how to accommodate them. They understand it's not their problem to figure it out, and therefore that's part of it. And then another important part is that, we're getting more people of an age that they expect to be able to buy digitally. And so those people are now becoming purchasing managers for our type of B2B client. They're becoming hobbyists and homeowners, and they don't want to have to get on the phone and explore around or come in. They want to do things their way, which, as we know, is simple and easy for them. So that's the main driver, I think.
Well, and well said. You're right. Like those cyclical changes and those technological changes and those environmental changes. I love that. Any other sneak peeks you want to give us on Metal Supermarkets as to where you're going, areas of the country you're interested in expanding into?
Well, we're pretty much, we're comfortable in doing business anywhere in the United States. So, we're in Alaska now, we're in Miami, we're in California, we're in New York. So we're able to go anywhere that people come from. So we're just opportunistic. We're very careful to make sure that there's an adequate market. We desperately want our franchisees to be successful, all the time. So we want to make sure there's an adequate market, and we've got great software that helps us out with that decision. And then we're ready to go. We've got a large team, a lot of support, and we continue to just look for more prospects and growth.
Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, I know this is one of the best run franchise companies around. Stephen is an excellent president and CEO, absolutely knows this business. It's so successful. So if anyone out there is looking for a franchise in the US, this is the company to talk to. Thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opportunity.
And enjoy your convention, everybody.